has been a bizarre twist to the sensational Sheena Bora murder case. 12 years after her murder, allegedly at the hands of her own millionaire mother, Sheena's skeletal remains have gone missing. I'm not joking. And I'm not saying this. The CBI that has been probing the case for the last 9 years is. They have told a special court that Sheena's bones and other body parts that were critical to linking the murder to her mother and her ex-husband are simply untraceable. Now, what is not clear is if the remains have gone missing from the All India Institute of Medical Sciences or whether they have gone missing from the CBI's vaults. The disappearance is coming to light when the CBI's lawyer was actually examining his 91st witness, a forensic scientist who had first examined the bones when they had been recovered from a forest in Raigad. This was way back in 2012. It was only much later, in 2015, that the murder was cracked and Sheena's mother, a media baron, was arrested. The details were shocking. Sheena, only 24, was strangulated to death by her mother and her ex-husband and then set ablaze and buried. The reason? She didn't want Sheena, who she publicly claimed to be her sister, not her daughter, to marry her stepson Rahul. But ladies and gentlemen, much as the case was a shocker then, what is equally baffling now is this latest development of Sheena's bones simply going missing. What do we make of this? A quick word with our reporter Abhishek, who is joining us live on the broadcast. Abhishek, what is clear is that the CBI has admitted in court that Sheena Bora's skeletal remains, which were critical evidence, have simply gone missing. Now, is there any clarity on where they have gone missing from? Have they gone missing from the CBI's custody / safekeeping, or whether they have gone missing from the All India Institute of Medical Sciences?
Definitely, it's a huge setback to CBI, because this is not for the first time. They have asked for repeated adjournment to bring that human remains bone to the court as a evidence and corroborate with the testimony of Dr. Zeba, who then in 2012 identified that those remains were of human. But definitely that couldn't happen today, and finally CBI had to admit before the court that those remains, the bones, which they claimed, because see, it's the CBI claim at this given point of time that those bone or those remains are of Sheena Bora, and that needs to be produced before the court and corroborated as a testimony with the doctor. They completely admitted to the fact that they are untraceable, and we will not be able to submit it to the court in the next hearing also, and we will have to proceed with the hearing now. So definitely a huge setback, and at the same time, Indrani Mukherjee, whose case is standing on the line that those remains which were found were never of Sheena Bora and not of a human, is something that, it's a loss of a crucial evidence. Now, how much stronger this case will be in future for the CBI is something that future will decide. On the other hand, Indrani Mukherjee also gave an application that this case needs to be fast-tracked. No more further adjournment should be given to CBI to do these things. 91st witness was being examined, and at the same time, Indrani Mukherjee is out on bail. So definitely, we can clearly understand that one of the crucial evidence is missing on the part of CBI, and on the other side, Indrani Mukherjee's case is now getting stronger in comparative to CBI's case. So definitely, what will happen next is something we will closely monitor. But at this given point of time, CBI has lost a crucial evidence that could have been, and which is their claim that the bones were of Sheena Bora, but they are not able to corroborate it or present it as an evidence in the court of law.
Okay. We'll leave it there for the moment. Abhishek, thank you very much for joining us. I'm going straight across to Dr. Sudhir Gupta, who's the Chief of Forensics at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences. Dr. Gupta, good evening and thank you very much for joining us. My first question to my reporter was this, and it's exactly the same question I'm going to ask you as well. Were the skeleton remains of Sheena Bora with the All India Institute of Medical Sciences when they went missing, or were they in the CBI's custody?
Actually, all the boards belonging to Sheena Bora, allegedly belonging to Sheena Bora, were examined by my department, by a medical board headed by me. Then all the bones were submitted by CBI in the trial court of Mumbai. In the trial court in Mumbai, I appeared 4 times there, and all the bones were cross-examined and examined by the court, and all the bones allegedly belonging to Sheena Bora were present in court, and all has been examined and cross-examined before the honorable judge in the court by the CBI prosecutor as well as 2 defense lawyers of Mrs. Mother of the Sheena Bora. So at that time, I appeared 4 times there in the court. All the bones were present there. And the legal formalities of examination of bone were already over. And the matter is in the record of the court. And the legal formality related with the bone is already over before the trial court.
Okay, Dr. Gupta, then you need to, Dr. Gupta, then the crucial question is, when was this cross-examination? You are saying that you have already deposed before the court, before the trial court 4 times. Can I ask you exactly what year this was so that we know, when these bones went missing, whether this is recent or it happened some time ago?
Actually, I have been cross-examined around 1.5 years before in Mumbai. And 4 times I have been cross-examined. 4 times I have been cross-examined before the court. And the basic question of the CBI was with us that whether this bone belongs to human being or not. If belongs to human being, then it is male or female. If it is a female, then what will be the age? If it is a female, then what will be the stature? And is it belonging to, as per the DNA report, to Sheena Bora or not? And the crucial question was that, the allegation was that she has died due to the strangulation. Hence, there are any chance to give medical opinion on the basis of a skeletal remains examined by us, whether the death could be possible by the strangulation and asphyxia or not. So, I have deposed before the court. It is possible that she may have died due to strangulation.
Strangulation. Okay. So again, I'm asking you the same question. Who was under whose jurisdiction were these skeleton remains? Were they with the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Dr. Gupta? Were they with the court or were they with the CBI? Can you help shed some light on that, sir?
It remains in the custody of the trial court and in joint custody of the trial court as well as CBI prosecutors. So it is maintained.
Okay. Very quickly before I let you go. Okay. Very quickly then, before I let you go, can I ask you that with these skeleton remains going missing, as a forensic scientist, would you say that crucial evidence has been lost?
No. The crucial evidence has been already perused and cross-examined before the honorable trial court. So, as in case of Mithari, many bones are lying with us, many bones are lying in the court also, and court has returned also to the CBI. So, the evidentiary value is already over as per law. So, there is no meaning of it has been lost, it is not traceable. It may, as per my personal opinion, I have given evidences in many such cases, this bone may be misplaced. This bone was kept in a steel box under lock and key, so may have misplaced somewhere, but it will not go missing.
Okay. For the moment, thank you very much for joining us, sir. For the moment, it seems that the bones have gone missing because that is exactly what the CBI has told the special court that is hearing the matter. Sanjay Hegde continues to be with us. Tehseen Poonawalla continues to be with us. Arvind Kumar Jain is the former DGP of Uttar Pradesh. He'll be joining us as well. Mr. Hegde, I mean, for me, it's baffling that there is a piece of evidence, skeleton remains, in the joint custody of the CBI and the trial court, and it simply goes missing. Gayab, Chumantar.
Well, stranger things have happened in court. Sometimes crucial evidence, crucial documents go missing. There are fires in courts. The records rooms get reorganized and things are not in their usual place. But this is too much of a coincidence that these bones have gone missing. But thankfully, Dr. Gupta has clarified that the bones were there when he was cross-examined. So the evidence has already come on record. So unless there is any specific application for maybe re-examining Dr. Gupta or making a particular case, the whatever has been recorded continues to stand and will be available to the court. You know, this concept in law is called corpus delicti. You have to prove that a crime has taken place before you can convict someone. So if the bones were there and the bones are shown to be those of Sheena Bora, and Sheena Bora, you prove that Sheena Bora was living with Indrani Mukherjee, was with the family till such and such a date. Thereafter, she went missing. Then you have the corroborative evidence of the driver of the vehicle and things like that. It would have made a complete chain of circumstantial evidence from which there would be no escape. Now here, I think the defense did try to throw some doubt by suggesting that Sheena Bora ran away and that she had in fact been seen by somebody at some bus station or something somewhere else. Beyond that, they have offered no proof. So what, obviously, if the bones themselves go missing, they will argue that that the prosecution is not in position to prove beyond reasonable doubt that a crime has indeed happened. But there are many exceptions to this doctrine in law. And because there is already this evidence which has been recorded, I don't think it will matter all that much.
Okay, it may or may not matter, but the fact is it's simply stunning to have crucial evidence simply vanish into thin air. Now, Indrani Mukherjee is out on bail.
Writing books, giving interviews, learning Bharatnatyam.
There is learning Bharatnatyam, and there is a
doing fantastic PR.
There is a Netflix series on the Sheena Bora case. Indrani Mukherjee till today believes that, or says publicly, that her daughter is missing. She has not been killed. She is missing. She is still alive. You know, but what has happened in Pune, after what has happened in Pune, where in a government hospital, blood samples were switched after paying money, in my mind, to my mind, anything can happen.
In my mind, Indrani should not have been out. The whole reason Indrani is out is because the government wanted to go after Chidambaram. And therefore, in one case, where Chidambaram was in ED, they got another department to go soft on her. And this was a trade-off. And this is terrible that the government does this. When you play with the justice system, this is going to happen. And then, of course, she has a PR. And it's incredible how the bones have gone missing. Now, Sanjay is right, that, and maybe Dr. Gupta is right, look, the evidentiary value of this is over. But please understand, in a murder case, it is duty-bound for the prosecution to prove beyond reasonable doubt that the murder was done, because there's no witness of the murder. It's based on circumstantial evidence. And all the lawyers, the defense lawyer has to do, and if you have a good lawyer like Sanjay, is get one doubt, just one doubt, and she's out. So it's just one doubt. You have to prove, the prosecution has to prove beyond reasonable doubt in a murder case. The defense doesn't have to do that. They have to just create one doubt. The word is create one doubt, and a good lawyer will do that. This will also then eventually get challenged in High Court, Supreme Court. Again, the question of were those bones actually the ones that were broken? All of this will come in. So what's happened is, with the fantastic PR, the Netflix series, the Bharatnatyam, the book launches, the wine and cheese, and the prosecution against an opposition, for now, Indrani Mukherjee seems out. And nobody killed Sheena Bora. Nobody knows where Sheena Bora is. A 24-year-old girl. This country is not giving her justice.
I just have 10 seconds, Sanjay Hegde. Please be honest here. Do you think some badmashi has happened here? You're saying stranger things have happened. Kuch bhi ho sakta hai. But do you think this was some sort of badmashi and maybe Indrani Mukherjee was behind it?
I will not rule out badmashi. And Tehseen is right about creating doubt. The legal formula is a reasonable doubt for a reasonable fee.
Yeah, all right. All right. So we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
That's why I want Sanjay to always defend me. That's why I want Sanjay to defend me.
Sanjay ji, if I'm getting into trouble, you're defending me. I may not have the money to pay your fee, but you're defending me. Thank you very much, Sanjay Hegde, for joining us on the broadcast.